Hi guys, welcome back to the end of the 2024 season, and the Boston Red Sox have beaten the Brewers 4-1 in the World Series. So unlike last year where we lost to the eventual winners, we lose to the eventual runners-up this year. Um, and Rafael Devers was World Series MVP and also had a really good year on the bat in contention for the regular season MVP. So that brings a positive but somewhat disappointing season to an end. We had a really good season. A couple of injuries, obviously, to key men, but we just failed in the playoffs once again, and something's going to have to change. Before I do get on to anything, I quickly mention I have changed the playoffs, so now 12 teams qualify, and it's now the what happens in real life. You get that three-game set hosted by the winner, and then number one and number two seed automatically get a buys into the divisional round. So, quick Michael Converto's amidst some trade talk, but he doesn't look very good anymore. So, looking at, for example, the review of season goals, we did improve in home runs, but not what they wanted. They were very happy with us signing Juan Aviles. They will still want us to upgrade our manager, because we stuck Mike Socia, but he is now retired, so we are going to go out there and get someone with legendary reputation, or try at least. And they can't be too upset, but they want us to reach the World Series in the next two seasons, so basically next season. Um, Acquire an all-star and improve our team home runs. Fan loyalty has increased, which is good to see. We've got a higher budget, a couple of staffs retired. Top prospect is Tamar Johnson. Braden Wilkins is up there, Tyler White, Santino Rosso, Anthony Susak, who was last year's draft pick. Yeah, sorry, this year's second overall. So we don't have anyone up there, and then quite a few GMs have been kicked out. So I'm going to go and sign some guys, do arbitration, because we have a few guys going to be wanting quite a bit of money, Rogers and Hayes. So I'll do all this and I'll come back to you. So we are back and we have signed a manager. Unfortunately, the best reputation we could find was only excellent, Robinson Cancel. So our owner is not going to be overly pleased, but it's the best we could do. Puerto Rican, he won manager of the year for the Fresno Grizzlies, the AAA team. Oh, they're now single A. I feel like they were AAA. Maybe I'm wrong. Of the Giants, but now they're single A of Rockies. I see. So yeah, we'll see how he gets on. We've submitted our offers to most people. The only one of note that's more than, that isn't a. Ooh, I think I did submit this. It was this one. So we submitted him 6 years, 92 million. We submitted him a contract. So for Brian Hayes, he's the only one who I've actually submitted longer than a year for, which is good at the moment because we haven't got a huge amount of money. Another bench coach we're trying to sign. I was having a look at who's available. Crawford, I'm not going to get. Woodruff, Syndergaard's available. Could be quite an interesting pickup. Ketel Marte, Javi Baez, DeGrom, Manny Margot, Mike Clevenger. Walker Buehler's available. That's a big one. Pablo Lopez is available. Could get him back. Sandy Alcantara's maybe available. Well, these are all maybe. Sorry. Joel Carter led the league in wins. So it'll be interesting to see who actually falls through, and see if we actually need to or want to sign any of these people. But we'll keep moving on here. So all of our deals hopefully have come through. Chisholm is signed, which is good. A couple of minor league deals. Trevor Rogers is signed. Fan interest has gone up. 62 now. It was tiny to start. I'm actually going to put it up to 25. Times are tough. We need the money. Luzardo's re-upped. Holmes and Head has, Michelle Byers has, Bender has, and Campusano. So still waiting on Brian Hayes, Holloway, and Alicia Hernandez. We're not going to offer a deal to. Stotts available to come back, which is good to see. Judson Fabian injury was a worry for us. I was hoping it would come there, maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll just sim until it happens. There's no point. But there it is. So Brian Hayes, signs for 6 years, so that's locked down our elite defender and elite third baseman, I think. Had a good year. 400 OBP, 900 OPS. You can't really argue with that kind of performance. So we will simulate till after the awards, and I'll bring you who wins the awards. So we're at the end of the awards. We had no gold gloves this year, unfortunately. No relievers, no one even up there. Given how good our bullpen was, I was surprised. Silver Slugger, Marcelo Meyer, who was drafted in real life in 2021, had a really, really good rookie year. He wins Rookie of the Year as well. Spoiler alert. Cabrian Hayes is our Silver Slugger at third base. He's the only award winner we had. Mayer was rookie. Kevin Crone won. Juan Aviles was on there, but Kevin Crone had a very good year, so understandably, none of our manager didn't win. Cy Young, Denilson Lamet won it in for the Red Sox as they triumphed, and Corbin Burns obviously won it in the NL. Another very, very good year. He has put up 33 wins above replacement. He's just been so good, and would have won it 4 years in a row if he wasn't injured. So, and arguably could have won it then as well. So he AL MVP went to Rafi Devers, as we thought that would happen. Some names on there. Luis Barrera had a really good year for Oakland. Kyle Tucker, 32 homers, 100 ribbies. Vladdy Guerrero, the usual Vladdy Guerrero stuff. And Bryce Harper wins his 4th MVP. Another big year from Bam Bam, and Trey Turner was second. We had Brian Hayes actually got a vote, and it wasn't even me because I didn't vote in the awards. So someone obviously liked his 7-win season, which is good. So he was up there. Burnsy obviously is there as well. So yeah, that is the awards. So I'm going to sim ahead now to the arbitration free agency filing. We'll see who's available. So we're at the free agent filings, and as we saw, some big names available. Pablo Lopez is available. Syndergaard, DeGrom, Woodruff, Tim Anderson, Mike Clevenger, Byers, Crawford, Emmanuel Byers, and obviously Sandy Alcantara. Could we bring him back? He wants a bit too much money that we can afford right now. So, and we've got pitching. We just don't need pitching, and it's a shame. No one really of note. There's this guy with an interesting name from Vanuatu. Seunhoon Kim, and Kazumi Hasegawa, but nothing else really beyond that. Justin Fabian's out for another 3 months. He retore his groin or something, I don't know, something bad went down, so let's hope he's back, and doesn't start degrading or decreasing, which would be a shame, because I want him to be my star centre fielder for years to come. So, looking at this, we haven't really got anyone we need or want to sign right now. We've got a really good lineup. When we get, Mayer should be in there. So when I put Mayer in there, we have a really good lineup, and I'm happy with it. And then in pitching, and then even in terms of our hitting lineup. Catcher maybe is something we can. I may even look at trading Killan. He's not really, or Whitey. He's not really been what he is cracked up to be, and I could do with a catcher who can hit better than Campisano. And maybe he's still got some value, so I might explore some trades there. And maybe Calvin Biggio in this contract is worrying me slightly. So we'll see what's going on there. But we got a really good second baseman, third baseman, shortstop could be improved, but start was good there. Chisholm. Then our outfield, I'm happy with when Fabian comes back. I guess Chase Davis is almost on his way up. Maybe someone that could play first, alleviate that role from Cavan Biggio. It might be something that I'd want to do. Is Gerard Encarnacion's not really doing anything yet. Also Khalil Watson, really good second baseman. We've got him coming up. Hunter Haas and Zabatino have been doing well as well. Pitching wise, we've got McCable, who's almost back. David Rakosi, Jakida, Derek Adair, some really good players. So I think I'm happy with the squad, and maybe explore some of those trades, like I said, with Killaln, um, and if we can get anything, we can get something. But if not, I'm not going to be too worried about it because I don't want to just get anything for the sake of it. Or get rid of them for the sake of it. But I want something valuable in return. But there's nothing jumping out to me there at the moment, so I won't bother at the moment. So I'm going to keep going. I'll bring you news as and when it comes. So nothing really has happened for us during the off season. We're at the Hoff voting, and shockingly, Ichiro is not our first ballot, which is just shocking, really. Disgraceful from the game and people voting. In terms, we can have a look at some of the bigger signings that have been made. I know the Red Sox have been strengthening their pitching rotation. Hicks has gone to the Diamondbacks. Any big names? Josh Donaldson has gone to Minnesota, 3 years, 10 million. Back to Minnesota. Manny Margot got almost 100 mil from the Giants. Brandon Woodruff got 24.5 million a year from the Twins, 150-ish million pound contract. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa has gone to the Royals at 90 million for 7 years. Ketel Marte's almost 100 mil, 4 years at the Brewers, which is great. So we get to be destroyed by him even more. Mike Clevenger's gone to the Cubs for 5 years, 15-ish million a year. Javi Baez's gone to the Braves, 112 mil over 6 years. Sandy, our boy, went to the Dodgers for 56 mil over 4 years. It's a very good pitcher. It's a bit of a shame, and he's actually quite affordable contract. I probably could have actually afforded it, but alas. Then Jarrell Cotton went to the Red Sox for 65 mil over 5 years. Omar Narvaez went to the Mets. Syndergaard also went to the Red Sox for almost 100 mil over 5. Votto still knocking around, 41-year-old Votto. He's gone to the Cardinals, finally left Cincy. Zunino's gone to Boston for 5 years, 86 million. Big power bat still. Crawford actually's gone to the Cardinals for 2 years. Pablo Lopez went to the Cardinals as well, so they've splashed quite a bit of money. And that's it, really. So I'll continue saving up to... we've got World Baseball Classic as well, so we've got that to bring to you. Not sure I'll manage anyone, but I might do. So I'll have a look, but I'll see you then. So I have actually decided to take Japan in the World Baseball Classic. I've actually put the correct logos in as well. Called it the correct thing. So at least we've got that. Team selection will be coming up soon. I could also Zimbabwe are in here, and I think that's actually mainly down to us having Zabatino, who I think is he's Ugandan. Apologies. I don't know why Zimbabwe are in there then. It's done by skill, not what it always is basically. Germany are in as well, which is quite interesting. So yeah, we'll keep cracking on here. We'll be in a group with Colombia, Venezuela, and Panama. A couple of interesting teams then, Germany and Zimbabwe. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on. I don't know if I can select my team yet or not. I think it would. Is it here and then in the? No. I think I get an email about it. I can't actually remember. It might even say, yeah, roster selection. So we'll come back when we select our roster. Quite a big deal has happened before we get there. Jared Kelenic has left the Mariners and has gone to Colorado, and Gavin Lux, who was on Colorado for a couple of seasons, has gone the other way with Oscar Oud, who doesn't look like anything great, and Gavin Lux looks good. Kelenic, really solid hitter. Was struggled a bit last year, but the year before had a very good year, so interesting to see how he gets on in Colorado. Of course, they've got Max Muncy playing for them now, who's hit 25 homers. Zach Veen's up now, Michael Toglia. So yeah, interesting team. Alex Galvan, one of the draft picks at 23. So we'll be interested to see how they get on. So we have our team for the World Baseball Classic. Our aces, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, really good pitcher out of the Oryx Buffaloes. I wish he came to the MLB. He's got what, like 6 pitches that he can use. Amazing. Daichi Moriki, another really good pitcher out of Japan in, well, obviously, Haikido Nippon Ham Fighters, and Tomoyuki Sugano of the Red Sox. And then we got our closer will be Kagawa. But again, lots of young, good pitching arms in Japan. Then our lineup, we got centre fielder Eiji Morimoto, really good defender, very quick, hit 25 homers in Nippon for the Suwon SoftBank Hawks. Then you've got Kyoto Fujiwara, Shohei Ohtani from us, of course, playing DHing, Munetaka Murakami, the first baseman, who's a huge power threat. 7.5 win season for the Yakult Swallows. Ishikawa playing 5th, hitting 5th, playing 3rd. Shogo Sakakura catching. Yuki Sanagita, the veteran left fielder, had a very, very, very good career in Japan. Tetsudo Yamada, I thought he was eventually, I might have come over, or sorry, he was considering coming over to Major League for a while. Seiya Suzuki's on the bench, and Takeyo Abe is playing short. So we'll see how we get on. The first game hasn't actually been drawn yet. The schedule hasn't been drawn, so... Oh no, sorry, it begins in March, of course, so... We'll have to sort out our spring training roster first, but we'll get up to that in a minute. So we're at spring training, a couple of games in, and we've just had a huge injury to Austin Arton. He's now out for 4 to 5 months with a torn calf muscle. Not a good start to spring training. I believe Devers will probably, maybe even, sorry, there we go. Khalil Watson, yeah, might be the time for him. Number 90 prospect overall, it's time for him to step up and make some moves in the bigs. Unfortunately, it's necessitated itself, so we'll keep progressing here. Actually, I'm going to call it this episode here, and we will do spring training and the World Baseball Classic in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching the off-season, and hopefully we haven't made too many moves, but I think we've got such a strong core that I think we can go all the way, at least to the world, at least progress it past the DS this year. So that's our aim. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.